This week we're headed to Murrells Inlet near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to talk with Robert with FishFinder Fishing Charters. They're ported out of crazy sister Marina and Murrells Inlet. If you follow the channel, you might have seen the videos that we were producing and making while we were in Myrtle Beach. We had a couple of live streams from the pier, had a good time out fishing, and it was actually the open season, federal season for American red snapper. It was fine in the morning, it got bumpy in the afternoon and evening, but all in all, it was a really great trip.
Hey Robert.
Hey, how we doing, bud?
Good to see you today, bro.
Good, man. It's been a good morning so far.
Yeah,
Good
man,
morning.
you guys rock, man. So you tell us a little about yourself, a little bit about your family. We'll just start from the beginning.
So, Captain Robert's my name. We got 3 other captains work with us. These are my boats, the FishFinder Fishing Charter Group, including Black Diamond, which is a pontoon boat. These boats have been here since 2006, out of this marina since 2006. This first boat I ever ran when I was 18. My father ran the head boat for many, many, many years. Life kind of took me in a different direction, running big boats down the Gulf. Kind of came full circle back to being able to have the opportunity to invest in these boats and buy these boats and trying to build the brand back up. These were some of the earliest center consoles that fished out of here. There was a few predecessors, but one of the first of its kind in this area, and just trying to keep that brand and keep my heritage and all that stuff alive. We've got a couple little kids, so hopefully they'll see the the profits of this in the future. Maybe one day they might want to run one of these boats or just enjoy living here in the inlet like I do.
Wow, so how long has the FishFinder been established here in Myrtle
So
Beach?
FishFinder has been a part of what used to be Captain Dick's Marina as of 2006, 2005, 2006. FishFinder 2 was brought in 2007. I can't remember the exact dates, but Captain Dick's Marina transitioned slowly over the years. It sold and became a restaurant with a small marina on the side. Then the restaurant got sold, and then the person that owned the restaurant took over the marina. And then in the last couple of years, it's finally come full circle where it changed to Crazy Sister Marina and then changed hands to a new owners over the last 2 years.
Wow.
Usually, or it used to be that the FishFinders were always going through the marina. We've been given the opportunity to be able to do our own bookings and stuff now, which is awesome, but it's also kind of opened ourselves up for some competition. But, you know, more people we can get out fishing, the better.
Right, so tell me about the style of fishing that you do, the kind of clientele you look for, what you cater to.
So we are inshore, nearshore fishing guides. We love to take the young, the inexperienced, those that have never been fishing before, introduce them to fishing. Our normal trips are 3, 4, and 6 hours short, half-day trips where you can get out in the morning and have fun catching some fish, be back by lunch, or leave at lunch, after lunch, and get back by dinner. We're just all about catching fish, trying to bring some home to eat for dinner, but having fun. The biggest thing is our youth and our inexperienced anglers. You get them out on the water, you have a good time, they want to come back and go with you again. And that's just something that really, what I want to put out into the world is making sure that we have more anglers in the world coming up. In this day and age, we've got a lot of technology, a lot of screens, and getting out in this beautiful, on the water, out in the outdoors, you know, and enjoying a new activity or a different activity. More people need it in their lives.
I love it, man. Now, I'll tell you, look, as a father of younger kids taking people out fishing, this is a really comfortable boat, and all these boats look fantastic. If you're telling me they're how old?
They're almost 20 years old.
Almost 20 years old. Well,
20 years old. They've been through, this one in particular has been through 3 sets of engines. The one behind me has been through 2 sets of engines. We try to maintain them the best we can. They do have some dents and dings and scratches. Of course, we take plenty of kids and, you know, with fishing weights and all that kind of stuff, but they are built like tanks. We reupholster them when we have to. We remotor them when we have to. We keep the latest technology on them when we can. And we just keep them trucking. These sea hunts, these early model sea hunts, or OATs, what they called sea hunts, are just almost indestructible. Almost indestructible. They are some of the larger of the inshore boat, which we do kind of don't spare the expense when it comes to fuel. We run shorter trips with a little bit larger boat just to have that extra space.
Yeah,
This is about the biggest boat you want to use to inshore fish. I mean, even then, kind of gives you a couple little restrictions at low tide. But then you can also take this boat on a good day and run 60 miles offshore.
And it's, I mean, it's fantastic. It's kind of like the Cadillac of inshore, man. You got a lot of guys don't like using the T-tops for casting and for all that stuff. But I mean, you can pitch from it obviously, but for newer anglers, I mean, there's enough space on here.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got high gunnels for the younger clients. We take clients all the way down to 3. I have 4, 5, and 6-year-olds all the time. Having the high sidewalls is a big one for us, making sure they stay safe. It's not always a must, but we make sure that all our young anglers wear life jackets as well, and having the space to move around, seating up front, seating in the back, just a little bit more space in general makes it so much easier to fish, especially with multiple member families.
Right.
Most U.S. Coast Guard charter boats are 6-passenger, but because we have multiple boats with exactly the same setup, we take big groups all the time. You just multiply by 6, and we take 12
That's
and
a great
18,
point.
and everybody gets the same experience because the boat's the same across the board. We do a lot of guys versus girls. Mom, daughters, and sisters will get on one boat. Dads and sons will get on the other boat. We get family feuds. You got the one family versus another family, and it's just a good time.
That's a great idea. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
So how many on each boat? They're running 6-pack?
Yep, we do maximum on a UPV or uninspected passenger vessel. The OUPV. You can only have 6 paying passengers on board. So our max is 6 passengers. We'll run a captain and sometimes a deckhand. That's another advantage, having a little bit more space. We can run a deckhand every once in a while. We're used to doing it on our own, and we're young and on our toes enough. My other captains that having 6 kids, we can keep after them.
That's outstanding. So how can somebody get a hold of you? How can they look you up?
So you can look us up at fishfinderfishing.com, or our phone number is super simple, easy, 843-FISHING. That's 843-FISHING. Guys, check us out. Check out our reviews on Google. Check our Facebook page out. Give us a like. Follow us. We're posting all the time. If you have any questions, that number goes straight to me and my wife. We are a mom and pop shop here, and some of the last natives left in the area.
Well, God bless. Thank you for your time, Robert.
Buddy, I really appreciate it. Thank you for
luck
coming.
to you.